Welcome to our questions and answers session from the works of Shri Aurobindo and the Mother, Consciousness Part 26 from Shri Aurobindo. The sky is a symbol of the mental consciousness or the psychic or other consciousnesses above the mind. That is the higher mind, intuition, overmind, etc. Sky as the ether indicates also the infinite. The higher consciousness in any of its level is seen usually as a sky or ether, but when felt through the vital, it is often perceived as a sea. Sat, Chit, Anand, supermind, mind, life, matter are the 7 planes described in the Veda. But in this yoga, one sees many levels of consciousness, which appears as skies or else as seas. The blue sky is that of the higher mind, the nearest of the planes between human mentality and the supermind. The moon here is the symbol of spirituality in the mental planes. The world of the higher mind is above those directly connected with the body consciousness. The sky is always some mental plane. The stars indicate beginnings or promises of light, the various lights indicating various powers of the consciousness. Gold, truth, blue, higher spiritualized mind, violet, sympathy, unity or universal compassion. The first C is the ordinary consciousness. The second C is the higher consciousness over which is the sun of truth. The mountain represents the ascending planes of the higher consciousness. The journey in the train is the passage from one consciousness to another. The sea with the sun over it is a plane of consciousness lit by the truth. To enter into the rays is to be no longer merely lit by it, but in one's own conscious being to begin to become a part of the truth. The blue ocean is often a symbol of the spiritual consciousness in the higher mind, one and indivisible. The mountain is the symbol of the embodied consciousness based upon earth but rising up towards the divine. The mountain always represents the ascending hill of existence with the divine to be reached on the summits. The mountain is a very usual symbol of the consciousness with its ascending levels. The flowing of water from the peak indicates some flow from the higher consciousness above. The river represents some movement of the consciousness. Water is a symbol of a state of consciousness or a plane. When the water is symbolic of a plane of consciousness, it is a big expanse of water, but a river or a pond are not large enough to symbolize a plane. Sometimes a part of the consciousness is seen in the image of a pond, lake, or sea. The fish must be the vital mind. The lake is the being in its individual consciousness. The sea is the same being with universalized consciousness, which can hold the universe and its cosmic forces in itself. The one individual merges into the another, the universal.